Hi everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. I thought I would do a cleaning my cloth pads video. This is probably the first time in a while that I've had enough cloth pads to do this with. As you probably have been aware from my what I wear this month, I have been wearing menstrual cups and Modi Body a lot of the time. But I think the last two cycles I have bled through the Modi Body. So sorry about all the car noise. Hopefully that fixed the loud car noises for you a bit. But essentially we're going to start our cloth pad cleaning routine. We've got our Nappy San Vanish OxyClean. I like this one, it works pretty well. They've got a pink and a gold and a white one. I find that this pink one tends to work really well. And we've got our box, our bag. This is just a bin. This liner is cloth, and it is like that went over sheets. Actually, ironically enough, the sheets there. And so this was like around the sheet set. Instead of packaging it in plastic, they're now packaging it in these like this cotton material, so this lines the bucket so the pads can get good oxygen flow. And then we're going to be doing this in the bucket, so let's go do that. Okay, here we are, and we just use about half to 2/3 of a scoop. Put it in there. If you're in Australia, an alternative one to use is this Sard Wonder Ultra Cleaner as well. This one also works pretty well. I just use cold water. So just mixing it up like that will actually help you get rid of the granules and help it to go into the water. I do not use hot water on my pads because blood is a protein stain. So just be aware to not, I mean really you can use probably a little bit of hot water to dissolve the granules and then fill it up with cold, but doing that, you know, mixing it around works just as well. That's probably enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this back and we're going to start putting cloth pads in here. Okay guys, this is the warning really real blood section. Is that we're going to open these up and we're going to put them in order of how much blood they have on them. Generally the top ones should be of somewhat least kind of, well, probably the first one's not the last one, so we can put all these ones probably most likely somewhere near the top. But and then we'll get a heavier blood ratio as the further we'll go along. So I'm just going to knock you over there. Some of them may be a bit stiff because they've been in there a couple of days, and as I said, this is why we have a bucket to allow the oxygen to go through. I'm going to drop you there again. It's because I actually knocked you over. Okay. Okay. it was actually quite enjoyable using so many pads this time, because I'm usually in between, or we've just been using, that can go in light, that can go in light, the underwear so much. Okay, I can go like that. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're always going to put the heavier ones, or the ones with more amount of blood on them, essentially down the bottom. There we go, a bit of water stretches out a bit, and we are going to layer them, because what we kind of want is a bit more of a layered system, and sometimes this is also just getting different sizes in that will sit next to each other. Okay, that one probably needs to fold over a bit. Okay, now some people will put this type of water on their gardens. The reason I don't, which I think I've explained in other videos, is the reason I don't is simply because I use an oxygen bleach. And if I just soak this in straight up water and was like, I'm only going to be using water, then I would definitely be putting it on my plants, but I don't. So, okay. So essentially this is all I'm doing, is essentially layering my pads into the water. So that they can all get an oxygen bleach. There we go. Push it down and get them all nice and wet. I will see you in about 12 to 24 hours to do part 2. Hello everybody, we are back for the next part. What we're going to do is we're going to pour out this water . Rinse out our bucket. Then we're going to use the same vanish . Do another kind of half to 2/3 cup, and do kind of similar to what we did yesterday. What we're going to do is we're going to give these guys a little quick rinse out, just to make sure the kind of residual blood is out, and then we're going to put them back into the bleach. Okay, so while the first bleach was really about getting the blood out, this kind of oxy soak is about getting the stains out. Might be a bit better for you guys to see. Okay, now that this bit is done, I will see you at the next stage. Okay, after soaking all of my pads, we're now going to do some stain treating and shove them in the wash. This is Tasmanian soap, Tough Stuff stain removing soap. This is Hannah Pads Probiotic, and this is the name is just escaping me. I think it's Farmer. It's a Farmer one. Okay, so we're just going to rinse all of these ones out. If you can see, this one here has a little bit of staining along here, so we're going to stain treat, as does this one. Okay, let's just see if we can move you around. Maybe. Probably not. So, you're kind of stuck here for a minute. We can really use any of these stain treater products. Okay everybody, my camera's been playing up, but essentially we're continuing on with the stain treat. Okay, so now what we do is we throw it all in the wash. So we're going to get all of these and throw them in. Just loose, there's enough of them that they should just form in the washing machine. As you can see, it's going into the washing machine with other cotton goods, so they're just all going to get thrown into there. So they're now all in the wash. I have done a review of this before, but this is the washing powder that I use, and I'm probably not going to be able to do this one-handed. Let's have a look. So 4 pumps of that. Now, I always put it on a cold wash. I only ever wash them in cold water. So cold and start. Okay, they're out of the wash and we're just going to sort them out. Okay, and then you're gonna fall over. There we go. And then we're gonna hang them out to dry. Okay, so now they're all getting hung out. We now just have to wait for them to dry. Okay, as you can see, we are all hung out on the line now. Now, just keep in mind that I only ever line dry my pads. I live in an apartment. This is my balcony, and I can hang this off where it gets a little bit of sun. The sun's kind of coming in there, and these, you know, this one here and probably this one here will take a bit longer to dry than say this one, which is a bit thinner. But so these will stay out on the line, and then I'll bring them in. But that is basically my wash routine. As you can see, all the stains are off, or off of these. They are nice and clean and tidy. So I think we're gonna finish up my video for my cleaning, my cloth pad cleaning routine here. If you want to see these are all from the October period, and there's also an unboxing. 3 are from an unboxing that is also coming up. So if you want to watch what I wore this month, and you can find out about all of these pads, that video will be coming out Thursday. So once I edit this and put this up, it will be Monday, and then I will, you know, I'll be at work and stuff, and then I'll pull these in off the line and film what I wore this month, which will come out on Thursday, and then probably the unboxing will come out Monday once I actually edit all of that footage together as well. So and outside of that, this is my cloth pad cleaning routine. Hopefully this may help you guys and show you how to get your, you know, if you want to be stain free. Sometimes it's not going to matter if you are or not, but it's up to you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the day, and I of course will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.